Hello, David Burdett here, lead editor for GamingTrend.com, and we are here at Summer Game Fest. We're checking out Fae Farm for Phoenix Lab. Here with Isaac
Yep. Hello, I'm Isaac. I'm the game director for Fae Farm.
and Fae Farm. Tell us about it. Show us it.
All
We want to
right.
see all the Fae Farm stuff.
Let's take a look. Yeah, so just right off the top, like Fae Farm, it's a cozy farm sim adventure set in the world of Azoria. It's coming out September 8th on Switch and PC with Steam and Epic Game Store.
Okay, awesome. I've seen some of the different things with like the farming and stuff, but this seems like it's a lot more than just Harvest Moon or whatnot. Like you're doing a lot of adventuring.
Yeah, so this is it's a game that is an amalgam of a lot of things that the development team are really inspired by, and in the end, we've got this game that does have the like kind of core flavors that you'll find in a farm sim, but it also has like some elements that make it even a little bit more cozy, and it has a lot of like customization and decoration and layout stuff that you can do. But then there's also a whole story progression.
Awesome.
You play through a whole set of quests, and all of those quests can either be played solo or with up to 4 players.
Oh, awesome. So what do we got right here?
All right, so right now, and I will tell you right up at the top, demoing a game that is this big and has this many systems kind of all interwoven is a little complicated. So what we've done is we've taken what's effectively the complete game, and we've got a save game that's like, call it maybe a third or so into the progression.
Okay.
And we're just going to kind of walk through a sort of day in the life of something that you might do in Fae Farm.
Awesome.
And if you have questions along the way, just like shout, we're good to go. So this is a little house. Our lead environment artist, Jen Morgan, put it together, and this is literally just a house that she put together. So there's like, this is not what players get, it's what a player could make.
And as with most farm sims, Animal Crossing kind of stuff, you can kind of place everything where you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. In fact, like this,
Cool.
so let's talk about the cozy real quick. Just so there's a coziness system in this game, and so all the items that you would make that are of this type, they will make it so that when you wake up in the morning, you stayed in a cozier place, and so now your bars, your health, your energy, your mana will all be bigger. Your regen goes up, and it's a key factor in trying to progress through the game. You can get a lot more done in the day if your stats are better.
Yeah, and that's so I've never seen that in a farm sim kind of game at all. Like it's cool that actually doing stuff for your house to build it. It's more than just, oh, this looks pretty. I like
Yeah.
what it looks like.
And I mean, there's also that aspect, but you also get some function out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's try to make another one of these to get our health bar a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Let's make a tall clock. So let's go down here. Whoops. Get back here. That's not what I wanted. Let's get back here. There we are. So we're almost there. We're missing one item. So we need polished rose quartz to be able to pull this off. So let's figure out how we can get that. First, let's pop outside. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump down here. And this is our polishing station here, Gem Polisher.
Okay.
And we're almost there. We need like 4 more rough quartz and we'd be able to make the last thing there. But let's go ahead and let's see if we have any things to pick up, because we're gonna have to head into the Fae Ruins, which is one of our dungeons to get that resource.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and pick up, let's collect all the things that are in there. It looks like we were already making some Gone potions, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick all of those up.
Awesome.
And let's go ahead and make some more of these mana potions so we can come back and we'll have some like good stuff waiting for us. So that's just gonna cook. We could queue up a bunch of things, but it's nice to multitask.
And then you just wait for it to be done.
Yep. And so we're gonna hop down to our crops here. One of the cool things in Fae Farm is we have a lot of, so all the tools that you have in the game, they upgrade and they each unlock magical abilities, which makes things more efficient and easier to do. So instead of just like individually watering one of these things, we can now do a water bloop and water all of them at once.
That is useful.
And so we're gonna pop over here and do a few of these. And then another thing you can do is cast a vortex spell and go ahead and pick them all so that we don't have to manually do that.
So essentially, you took the monotony out of a lot of things.
Right, but you still get the gameplay, because like we didn't want to totally automate it because we think the gameplay is fun.
Yeah.
All right, so let's head over to the ruins.
That also
We're gonna
helps
have
you
to
be able to plant more. Like
It
that's
totally.
the scale.
So we're gonna hop over into the spooky woods, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a sense of like the scale. So we are here, and we're gonna head over to the floating ruins, and we're gonna do a fast travel up there.
Okay.
But there's a whole lot of world here.
Now, everything we see right there, is that the complete
This
game?
is the game, though there are aspects of the upper left there that haven't been unlocked at this point stage of the game. Get a little running Chiku moment in the corner. Actually, let's go ahead and try to catch this guy. Might as well get a sun sprite while we're here. And we've got a new decorative recipe. Those things are scattered all over the world to try to reward players. It's like our world is set up a little bit more like a jungle gym than just paths, and we want to like hide little things here and there for people to find.
Give you a reason to look off the beaten path.
Exactly that. So one of the things you're missing too in the context is like, there are a lot of bad things that have happened that you're trying to fix. And one of the things is that this miasma has spilled into the world. And when we go into these ruins, we're gonna have a gauge that starts building up, and we want to counter that. So you'll note that that bar at the top is filling up.
Yeah.
We have a quick use button there at the bottom, so we don't have to scrounge through our inventory to find the right item. But now we've taken a fair breath potion, so we're gonna be okay in the dungeons for a while.
Okay.
We've unlocked a few of these floors, and so let's go ahead and see which one has the right resources.
Okay, and that's cool because you actually tells you if you are more likely to find something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
man, that saves so much time.
that's right. It's one of those things where like, oh man, I wish the game had this. Well, it's added. And so I think we're probably around 12 or 13. Yeah, there we go. Let's do 13. Some rough coast.
I like the fact that it's your chance of finding it. It's not
Yeah.
yes or no. It's just, hey, you go here, there's a better chance.
And every day it's a different role.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna hop in here, and whoop. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of fighting here.
So you say it's a different world, so does that mean it's somewhat procedural without the...
Yeah, exactly. All right, cleared that one out of the way. Let's go ahead and get a different spell going here, just in case we have to do some more fighting. Fae Fire is great for that. Are any of these statues gonna pop alive? Nope, we're good. All right. So let's go ahead and farm some stuff. So we could just slave away and like individually smack one of these, but we also have magic with our pickaxe. So let's go ahead and do like a bigger slam here.
Oh, that makes
Mega slam it up.
easier. Oh, and you
And
got
it-
exactly enough.
Well, that was very lucky. That's great. Well, we'll jump around a little bit just so I can show you a little bit of the ruins, and we'll hop back to our farm.
Now, is there a lot of different weapons that you can use? Or I noticed you've got a lot of different equipment.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Well. Well, we'll just jump back in here. So the tools that you get through the game, there's kind of like a multi-tool, and that's what you'll use for, you just literally just press A to do all of these basic actions, which takes away a lot of the fiddling for like tiny things, especially on your farm that's really dense with it. But then you also have a net for catching critters, you have a fishing pole for going fishing, and then you have your wand, staff, and the staff gets charged up with different spells as you go through the game. And yeah, that's what we got. Let's go ahead. Our fair breath is running out, so we can go ahead and hop out here. These TVs are bright. I gotta say, I just double jump pretty much everywhere, so forgive me. A few more sun sprites while we're here. Nice.
When you catch those sun sprites, I'm assuming they're useful for things like there's different ways to use them.
Yeah. Actually, let me show you. Back at our house, I think we have a conservatory set up. We'll see if it's the right kind. But a lot of critters that you catch, you can pop them in these conservatories, and it'll make it so that. Actually, let's grab this while we're here. Hey, look at that. You pop your critters in there, and they're. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing? Distracted is what's happening.
I'll be honest, if I found a rug in the woods, I would not take it home.
Yeah, right. All right, so here we are. Here's a conservatory. And so you can interact with this, and you pop little critters in there. So let's pop a couple snails in. And they're going to leave bat shell bits. This is going to leave flutter dust used in potions. This is some more flutter dust. This is some bug juice. And so let's go ahead and let them cook. And so now it's basically another kind of crafting station, refinement station. We have some potions that I'm sure are done because we were doing some work in there. So go ahead and collect all the ones that are done. Bam, bam, bam. And let's go ahead and polish up that quartz. All right, we'll let that cook for a second. There's an NPC running by. I don't know if we can catch him. I think we lost him. The NPCs wander around, and like some of them, are functional and vendors. Some of them are NPCs you can develop friendships with. And then there's another subset that you can develop romantic relationships with, and you can go on dates with them and eventually get married to them. So we already have some stuff to collect here. Go ahead and collect all. Polishing, I know, it's like polishing gems takes a bit.
Real close. Well, that one's
let's go ahead and
much more heavy duty than this.
Let's call out some animals while we're here. Let's go ahead and milk this dude. Let's get some grass out of the way. Thanks for the milk. Do we have any more animals? Yeah, we got it. We got a wolf in there. Let's just go ahead and shear you. Get over here. Pop off. Yeah, pop off the wool. Let's go ahead and give him a pet while we're here. Oh, and I see a little gift popped up here. That means our gem is ready. Let's go ahead and press X to collect all. And now we should be able to make that clock. All right. Let's just do it right here. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're going to pop you. Yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and block this for now. So now our health, yep, it just popped it. It's indicating that that will go up. And then so when we sleep at night, we're going to have some better stats in the morning.
Awesome. And those are permanent, at least as long as you have them.
As long, so it's per house. There are 4 houses that you unlock through the story of the game. And you're right in front of the camera, my dude. Of the 4 houses that you collect, each one of those has more upgrades that you can do for them.
Okay.
And this is the second home that you unlock in the story.
Awesome.
This is where we pop in the bed. Actually, let me show you the town square real quick before we close.
Yeah.
So one thing that's nice is if you're like, how do I get somewhere or how do I find an NPC? You can always just pop open your map and go ahead and just tag something. And so let's go talk to Aspen. He's in the town square.
That's good. Then you're not spending the whole time running around trying to figure out where somebody is.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe. No, but I want it.
Got it.
Oh, well, hello there. So this cute gentleman has a romantic chore that he would like me to do. Deliver some blueberries. Well, all right, well, if I see some blueberries, buddy, they're all yours.
So this right here is the big old town square.
Yep, so now we're in the town square, and this looks very different based on the seasons and festivals and things like that. This is where a lot of your key vendors are. That's the Aspen that we were going to go talk to. He upgrades your home. He's the carpenter of the area. Yeah, and then we've just got lots and lots of buildings full of NPCs. Hang out, grab a warm beverage, kick back or talk to NPCs and get job quests. Yeah,
There's always something to do.
There really is. And like if you wanted to just get a sense of just kind of progression, all of these skills have their own progression paths with perks and all sorts of things that you can get tangible benefits by continuing to do the activity, which makes the activity even better and easier, and you get good escape velocity. And the tools themselves also have big progressions, and you are getting better and better magical abilities by upgrading those in addition to your stats.
Awesome. Well, I think that's all the time that we have for this one. This looks fun.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks for checking out Fae Farm.
A lot of stuff to do. That's the biggest thing. Farming sims, there's a lot of different ones out there, but you can't go on a full epic quest and all.
Not at all of them. Yeah, I mean, the main story quest is probably about 35, 40 hours average. You know, if someone really wants to go deep on all the systems, they're probably looking at a couple hundred hours.
Well, awesome. Well, it sounds like you're going to be able to spend a lot of time in Fae Farm.
You certainly can.
Awesome. Thank you for showing that off. What is the date that this one come out or release window?
Comes out September 8th.
September 8th. So keep your eyes open on September 8th, everyone.
Switching PC.
This has been Fae Farm from Phoenix Labs. Thank you, Isaac.
My pleasure.
Letting us take a look. And thank you for today here. We're out of here.